famous Peter Beckett, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop. Because we're going to be talking about propaganda in this video. We're going to talk about what it is, how to notice it, how to filter it. You know, how to. And the truth is, it's very hard to filter. It's essentially the art of making you believe you heard or saw something, and formulating your opinion without actually showing you that thing. So you got to watch very carefully on what's actually being said and actually being done, and try and ascribe motivation to that. It's a very inaccurate science. But honestly, the only thing you can ever really believe is official announcements. After that, everything else is spin. Everything else is spin, which is what we're going to see. Listen, I learned all this stuff because I'm a rabbi. You know, I went to Israel when I was younger. I went on this this teen tour, right? I wasn't one of the participants. I was one of the people working on it. But we had this incredible stop at this institute, the Propaganda Institute, and really educated you about it and showed you examples. It's really clever. It's really clever. So anyway, so those lofty goals is where I learned about the stuff. So now it's being applied to, you know, really important stuff, and that really important stuff is Justice League. Yeah, Justice League is causing a bit of consternation. Consternation in Hollywood and in fandom in general. So we're going to be talking a lot about that. I believe the Zack Snyder Justice League is being attacked. It's being under attack by Warner Brothers themselves because they really hate it on many levels. But that's what we're going to do in the video. So stick around. Before we get there, hit the like button, hit that share button. Please hit the subscribe button. That would be freaking awesome. Thank you very much. YouTube recently demonetized my channel, and they don't like me much. They don't like me very much. I do not subscribe to the groupthink that they really like, and I think it's the same groupthink that Warner Brothers really like, the same groupthink that Disney really likes, and they don't like the existence of anybody not in there. So they demonetize my channel. If you hit the subscribe button, that really helps me. Like, comment is really good. Thank you very much. And if you want to do me a massive solid, go check out my Indiegogo. It's funding right now over there. Link is in the notes. 2 freaking awesome graphic novels. And if you get both, you get a whole bunch of other stuff. I think I'm going to add in the ability to buy everything apart from the graphic novels. Because if you get both of them, you also get a bunch of extras. The extras you get include, For the Male Gaze, a series of 6. There are now 6 delectable postcards. Making your childhood fantasies, your childhood, I will say, masturbatory fantasies, because they were certainly mine, and maybe still be, come to life. And listen, ladies out there, if you would like me to do a male gaze card, a female gaze card, please get in contact. Let me know. The one most requested right now is Escape from New York. What's his name? Snake Plissken, who, again, was the name of a sweet rabbi who used to sit next to me in the rabbinical seminary. And so, well, his name wasn't Snake. His last name was his name might have been Snake, actually. No, I mean, his real name was Zelig. How much more Jewy can you get? My name's Zelig. Okay, his name's Plissken. But his name certainly Plissken. We all called him Snake for that reason. Anyway, if you want a female gaze, get in contact. Let me know what you want. I'm very open to the idea. So anyway, we have this card, The Force is Female. Oh yes, I love reappropriating or appropriating idiotic expressions such as The Force is Female. I'm sensing strong emotions, Captain. Oh yes, you are. Not as strong as mine, baby. Party like it's 1999. Don't even think it's innocent. I'm always thinking it, Judge Anderson. This is basically a constant in my head all the time. Judge Anderson with most of the clothes off. There, I don't know if you're the same. If not, I feel sorry for you. Keep the British end up. And another constant thought that I have in my head permanently. No hanky-panky in the TARDIS. And we got a bunch of add-ons. If we get 8 grand, which I think everyone's going to get this poster as well, Bohemian Time and Space. We have The Eyes Have It. The Eyes Have It. And now we have Reverse the Polarity of the Neutron Flow. Reverse the Polarity of the Neutron Flow. So all those, I think there's like 3 or 4 left at the sale price of what is it, $40. So you get both graphic novels and a bunch of extras. Yeah, if we do well, if the campaign raises more money, we all get more stuff. That's basically the bottom line. I would like you all to get more stuff. That's basically what I want. Fine. Let's look at this propaganda, shall we? This disinformation campaign. So we're going to start over here. Actually, it starts here, right, with this story. Warner Brothers boss Ann Sarnoff condemns toxic Snyder Cut fans. Fine. So let's start over here. On the day that the Snyder Cut was released, the jubilation sadly got really muted, really marred. Zack Snyder went on a live stream, but he had to denounce geeks and gamers. I won't say had to. He was basically ordered by Warner Brothers to say they didn't want that to associate with it, and he doesn't associate with hate, right? Implying geeks and gamers is a hate group, which is absolute nonsense. Now that was done on the insistence of Warner Brothers. I believe that's a strong rumor. I completely believe that, and I think where that comes from is a part of a directed and targeted campaign to make this strand of movies less successful, because they hate it. They absolutely hate the Snyder Cut. They hate that I think they just hated that they were wrong, right? I think they hated that it showed them up and they were wrong, and they gave fans power. And that's really the bottom line. They hated not having their power taken away from them and being shown what utter fools they were, and having their religion, and that's what I'm going to call it, their religion questioned, because their religion is that America is has been an intrinsically racist country, and it's their job to readdress that balance, to readdress that and make America not racist by putting lots of tokenism, by the looks of it, by putting take movies that are very popular, and those movies that are very popular tend to be very popular amongst boys, right? And then say, well, let's make them female centric and make them more inclusive. Well, what they're really doing is excluding their primary audience. Anyway, the idea that they bent the knee to fandom, that any part of Hollywood bent the knee to fandom, is repulsive to them. They are, again, this is in their mind, this HBO Max bowing to toxic, and they do believe it's toxic fans, because they don't agree that America's a racist country. They don't agree having a white male hero is a bad thing, right? And people like, I think Ann Sarnoff do think having a white male hero is a bad thing, and I think they really dislike is it was just so much better than the Whedon version. They love the bits in the Whedon version where you had the racist skinhead attacking the Muslims at the beginning next to a bad cover of Everybody Knows. It was like, they love that. They love it because they loved it in Hollywood. They love to scream about how good they are. The reason they like to scream about how good they are is because they're that bad. They're very bad, and they don't like feeling bad, in my opinion. So anyway, let's read this. I think this is the second part. This isn't part of the coordinated attack. This is just a bile and venom coming out towards people that she really hates. Forgets Warner Bros. Defunding the police and ending families. Yeah, but did you know that BLM is in their charter that they want to stop families? Families are a bad thing because it's a part of. I think they talk about it here. In an interview with Variety discussing Zack Snyder's Justice League and the future of these films, Variety's Brett Lang asked, "There's also been a toxic side to fandom." Listen, I just don't think it's fair saying there's a toxic side to fandom when you're pretending there isn't a far more toxic side to the creators. I mean, far more toxic side to creative from creatives. So I think the toxic fandom has been not that it exists so much, but I think it has been nurtured and made to grow by the toxic creatives. The toxic creative community in Hollywood, of which Ann Sarnoff is very much one of. And you can see at all these like disgusting cocktail parties where they probably go into a room in the back and rape children as well. Because this is how I think these vile people live. I think there's a reason they really like that the ability to traffic children into sex slavery has been made a lot better. Finally, they're not crying about kids in cages anymore, even though there seems to be a lot more kids in a lot more cages. It doesn't seem to worry them. And maybe they're worried they're not going to get their supply of child flesh. God, it's so vile. They're just so vile, right? They are evil in every way. But we're the toxic ones. Reports that critics and some of your executives have received threats for not endorsing the Snyder's Cut. Maybe they have. This sounds like fanboys being fanboys, right? It doesn't sound like taking beloved franchises and using them as political platforms, alienating everybody and calling anybody who doesn't like it names. It doesn't sound like that to me, right? It sounds like a bunch of fanboys going, "Ah, you gotta like it." What's your reaction to that behavior? So again, this is justifying in their head. I think there is a real struggle going on with them. Warner. We have HBO Max, who very much that faction very much want to be successful, and I think things like Justice League was successful. There was a story that it didn't do very well. Like it did worse than Wonder Woman 84. I doubt it. Right? I doubt it. I think quality sells. And this is Wonder Woman 84 was garbage, and this is quality. I think quality sells and endures. I don't think Wonder Woman 84. So another thing, when it went out, it was the servers went out on HBO Max. I think it's been a huge success for them. And listen, I hope they have the deep pockets and they're able to fund more of these. There's supposed to be at least 2 Justice League movies. Looks like there's a Flash movie. Although Ezra Miller was the weakest part of the movie in my mind. His running was very like. His running didn't really sell it to me at all, and I just find him kind of annoying. He seems to be a Warner Brothers, thing they shoehorned in. Having said that, best scene in Justice League, and there's a lot of good scenes, was him saving was it Iris West from that truck. And oh my God, who did they get to play Iris West? She was gorgeous. She was unbelievably gorgeous. So I really think they don't want there to be any more Joss Whedon. Not Joss Whedon. I don't think they want more Zack Snyderverse. Purely because it focuses on very traditional heroes. Superman, Batman, Wonder Woman, but these are all part of the evil white male patriarchy. And in there again, they're child raping cocktail parties in Hollywood. She probably gets a bit of flack, as she's eating the heart out of a baby. Like Indiana Jones style. What's that? Temple of Doom style. And say, "Oh, it's so deplorable. You made the white male patriarchy seem good." That's really, I think, the disconnect going on. I can really see that. We're not tolerating any of that, says Ann Sarnoff. That behavior is reprehensible, no matter what franchise. Yes, we don't like any of you fans telling us what we're doing is shit. I know you don't like it. You know why you don't like it? Because that's a form of accountability. And you know what you don't like? Any forms of accountability. You're talking about what business you're talking about? There is no other business in the face of the earth that would allow their employees to talk to their customers the way that Warner Brothers and Disney allow their employees to attack their customer base. It's completely unacceptable! No, you're completely unacceptable. She continued, "I'm very disappointed in the fans have chosen to go to this negative place of not wanting a beautiful black Superman and Wonder Woman 84. You're toxic! Evil toxic fans, that's who you are! I'm very disappointed in the fans that have chosen to go to a negative place with regard to DC, with regard to some of our executives. Okay, you show me what has happened, okay, and I will show you what your executive, what your creators have said, and we can put them side by side, and we'll see who's the bigger douchebag. My guess it's you, right? I think you're the bigger douchebag. It gets to the point because we want this to be a safe place. We want this to be a safe what? We want this to be a safe place to be. Okay, fine. We want it to be a safe place to be. It is safe. It's safe for everybody apart from you teeny tiny bubble of piss babies that live on Twitter that clutch your pearls when somebody you don't like to say you can maliciously misconstrue and say is evil while doing exactly the same behavior yourself, right? I think that's the group of people you want it to be safe for, and those group of people which you are a member of are scum. You are pond scum. You are not fit to shine our bloody shoes. Oh my God! Warner here went on to say, "We want DC fandom that feels safe and inclusive." But it's inclusive. They mean exclusive. They want to exclude the audience that they rely on. They want that audience to like Wonder Woman 84. They want Wonder Woman. They want that audience to like the Black Superman JJ Trek. They certainly do not want there to be a white Superman, right? A white heroic noble hero. I don't understand how Superman and Lois got into production, right? I don't understand how it's maintained it being a white male heroic lead. It's breathtaking, and I'm loving it. I guess it's too small. Yeah, I guess it fell off. It didn't get out on Ann Sernos' radar. We want people to be able to speak up for things that they love, but we don't want it to be a culture of cancelling things. Really? Who's on the side of cancel culture? Really? I think that's you, Miss Sarnoff. I think you're on the side of cancel culture that any small faction isn't happy with. You mean, again, the small faction is your tiny group of piss babies that live on Twitter that don't like there being white male heroes. That's the group that you're pandering to. And the reason you're pandering to it is because that's you. That's you. Sarnoff concluded, we're not about that. We're about positivity and celebration. Yeah, so again, expect a gay Green Lantern. Yeah, Green Lantern comes back from a mission with a de-toothed and declawed ferret in a condom up his ass, right? Yeah, that's all because that's stunning and brave, right? That's stunning and brave. And yeah, you could do a multiverse. You could do a multiverse where you could really easily do, Black Superman. And there are very good comic book Black Superman. But, or you could just make something from scratch. Go crazy. But no, it's not that they want to be inclusive. They want to be exclusive. They want there to be no more of this. Why do I say that? Because this is story number 2. Story number 2 in the. I think it's a propaganda campaign. It's a it's a propaganda campaign giving misinformation to essentially make people not want any more of the Snyderverse by saying it's not going to happen. I think that's why the polling in elections is so incredibly wrong. The pollsters very much want a left-wing candidate to win, and funnily enough, the polls always say, "Oh, the left-wing candidate's definitely going to win. No point going out and voting for the right-wing candidate. The right-wing candidate's a racist anyway. The left-wing candidate's 100% going to win." But I think it's the same thing. I think it's exactly the same thing. Because I think that's exactly one of them. So Warner Media boss Ann Sarnoff implies the Snyderverse ends with Justice League. DC films will be more woke in the future. Yeah. So this is her apology tour. Once again, she's in her child-raping cocktail party, eating the heart out of a live baby, right? So that's the moral standard you got, while raping children at the same time. Going, oh, it's so deplorable, those toxic fans. Oh, those white male. I wonder. Do they worry about the skin color and gender of the children that they clearly traffic and rape? They're like, ew, I don't want a white American child to rape. I'll just take the Latinx. That's me. I don't know. I want to be clear. I've never been to one of these parties, but it's kind of what I imagine them doing. Let's see what we got. Let's see what she's got to say. Someone says, "I appreciate." You can hear the condensation. Condensation. Condensation's the water on the outside of a window. Condescending is the word. condescension? Maybe you can hear her talking down to you. Let's go with that. I appreciate that they love Zack's work and they're very thankful for his many contributions to DC. Ooh. Okay, we're giving it to you. We needed to. We gave it to you. Now shut up and leave us alone. Can you imagine all the nuclear fallout that happened inside Warner Brothers? Listen, I hate Disney. I really can't stand Disney. But I don't think the reason I think Disney is more evil than Warner Brothers was simply Disney has more power. That's the only difference, right? I think Warner Brothers are still as intrinsically evil as Disney. And whenever you get something decent out of them that's not disgusting, is by accident rather than by than by planning. We're just so happy that he can bring his cut of Justice League to life, because that wasn't the plan until a year ago. I know. Oh, the pandemic made us do toxic things. Had to make things that people wanted there. Why don't they want Black Batman? Why don't they want fisting Green Lantern? What's wrong with them? The completion of his trilogy. Well, it was actually it was a 6-movie cycle. Actually, it was. I think there's Justice League 2A and 2B apparently, and seems to be there's a Batman movie in there, probably a Green Lantern movie in there, a Flash movie in there. And just make them on lower budgets. Really? Make them for 100 million. I don't tell me I mean, I understand a Justice League 200 million. Fine. But like Flash movie, you could do that for 80 million. Like Ezra Miller, please, really? Like get somebody else in. Who cares? Who cares? Like nobody is really worth it. I love seeing the Batman, but I love seeing more J.K. Simmons as Commissioner Gordon. I mean, just looked absolutely perfect, didn't he, in that movie? We're very happy he's done this, but we're very excited about plans we have for the multi-dimensional DC characters that are being developed right now. Black Superman, more Wonder Woman 84, Birds of Prey, all those things that have failed. All those things. Well, Black Superman hasn't failed yet, but who knows? Birds of Prey totally failed. Wonder Woman 84 failed. Yeah. And that's what she's talking about. That's because basically, again, I think this is a disinformation campaign. I think this is propaganda saying that this is where they want to move forward to. Then she started saying we're not developing the David Ayers cut. That's a really dumb move. Like, why not? I mean, I don't understand why not do that. As for what direction she plans for DC films, she made it clear she's steering the land of woke and the box office failure seen with Charlie's Angels, Ghostbusters, and Terminator. Lang asked, looking at DC slate, there seems to be an emphasis on creating opportunities for diverse creators and characters. You have a Latino superhero movie with Blue Beetle. Sasha Calle becomes the first Latinx actress to play Supergirl. Massive racist. Tulsi Nikiti Coates is writing a Superman movie, which will be massively racist. Is there any? Are there any concerted efforts to take the brand in a more inclusive direction? Oh God, I hate this. This lie speak, right? The lie speak which they all talk in. So someone said, it's super important to me, and it's all in line with what we want to do. I want to look good at my child raping parties while I'm eating a baby's heart, right? I want to look good. I want to look moral. I want to look superior. So that's what we got to do. We want to branch out and let creators interpret parts of the universe in a unique and special ways. For unique and special, I think she means shit. Shit. I can't wait to see what he comes up with. And the director, Andy Muschietti on The Flash, or Patty Jenkins. Oh, yeah, really? Patty Jenkins without Zack Snyder. We saw 184. Matt Reeves finished filming The Batman against the odds of COVID. I don't know. I'm just not interested in any of these things. But then I heard was it Disney Plus are dropping their slate onto Disney Plus. If you pay an extra $30, really? Sod off. It's basically saying pirate my movies, which I hope people do. We're so excited to finish that movie that people and have people seen it, because you were excited to see finish Birds of Prey. It's going to be the same because Matt's take on Batman is different than the other takes. Yeah, oh God, I'm so bored. Even familiar characters have lots of possibilities. Really, if you have talent, she stated. One of the reasons I'm excited is our strategy moving forward is multi-dimensional, which means there's no white people in them. At least no good white people in them. We're not serving the same fan base. You're not serving any any fan base, moron, with the same creative vision. We're trying to expand it. Yeah, well, you're not expanding it. You're contracting it because the fan base that you're not serving are going to go, sayonara, I've been here before. And quite frankly, the Snyder Cut of Justice League was the best thing the DCEU has put out, right? It's 100% the best thing. Let me see. Is it better than Joker? Is that really DCEU? I don't know what to say about that one. I still think it's better than Joker, but I think it's the best thing they put out. Okay, it's in the top echelons. Not every fan has to love every piece. Well, not fan is, and we're not going to see it. I'm sorry. Disney has poisoned the world for you. You can't go back and do this anymore. With every piece of what we're doing, but we're putting out more tentacles and being able to reach people with different stories and different platforms. So there isn't fatigue. We're fatigued by your wokeness. It's not the same cadence. We're going to mix things up, she continues. God, imagine having to live your life speaking Hollywood speak. We have a slate of DC movies which will be richer and more dimensional with a broader array of characters that less people are going to see. They'll help reduce the fatigue because the whole story is about the Flash, and then you see sequels like Aquaman. You don't know anything about reducing fatigue. All you know is looking good in your child-raping Hollywood cocktail parties. That's all you know. So anyway, none of this is an official statement. This is her doing damage control. Zack Snyder again. He read the statement. I think that's part of the campaign to end the Snyderverse. I really do. Not quite singing from the same hymn sheet. Justice League director Zack Snyder not ruling out returning to Warner Brothers and the DCU despite studio claims. Let's see what he has to say. There we go. In the light of the last 3 years, I think it's spent working to complete and release the troubled Justice League films. Zack Snyder is no longer outright dismissing the notion of returning to DCEU. And honestly, CBS All Access, you want to do a director's cut of Star Trek 5, okay? That would actually, redo the special effects, I think that would actually get people in. That was not a great movie. I always go, what is more likely, he pondered during a recent interview in Entertainment Weekly, that Warner Brothers would ask me to make a sequel to Justice League, or they would resurrect the three-year-old movie, spend millions of dollars to restore it to the original version and release it. Well, what's he saying? What's more likely that Warner Brothers would ask me to make a sequel to Justice, or they would... why is it one or the other? Hopefully it's both. I think the sequel would have been more likely scenario than what just happened, he said. So I guess in the face of that, I say, who knows what the future holds, and that's really it. I think if this was a successful HBO Max, there will be more stuff in this realm, right? I mean, even if it's just cartoons, even if they just want to do it in cartoon form, that would still get a lot of audience in. If you want to get the normal audience, you've got to make them live action. I think these are popular. I think there is... Here's the thing. There is fan excitement about it, and this is why I think they had Zack Snyder release that statement, because they want to get rid of the fan excitement, because fan excitement is the thing they don't have, and it's their biggest obstacle, right? Their absolute biggest obstacle to get over. So hopefully, I would like to see more on this. But then again, I would just like to see more in of quality entertainment, right? Without trying to convince me I'm a bigot. I'm not a bigot. You're not gonna sell it to me. F.L. Snyder and his immediate fans holds zombies. His upcoming zombie heist project for Netflix, Army of the Dead, is set to release on May 25th. Oh, wow, that looks great. I'm tuning into that. Turning to the subject of Army of the Dead. While speaking to EU, Snyder explained that what made the filming project so joyful and amazing. I'm super proud and happy. I am so up for this. I had no idea about this. I think it's amazing. I can't wait to get a chance to see it. I can't wait for fans to get a chance to see it, and we can expect a trailer soon. I think the middle of April. I am really up for that. I am really up for that. I didn't know about that at all. He had a great experience with Netflix. A lot of creators say that, right? The Netflix want to be the place to go, right? They want to be the place to go to make movies. Unfortunately, a lot of movies they make aren't great. Greenlit as soon as Snyder pitched it to the streaming giant. Army of the Dead is a heist thriller zombie outbreak flick starring Hiriko Sandra from Mortal Kombat. Don't know who she is, or if it's a he. And Dave Bautista. Okay, good. Again. All these guys are Hollywood moron douchebags, but I like him in movies, okay? See, that's why I never understood how Kevin Spacey doesn't make movies anymore. I like, if he's done something bad, he should go to jail, right? If he hasn't done something bad, we should see him in movies. But like this weird, like, you know, Twilight life that we're in is just strange. And also featured the voices of Justice League actors Joe Montana and Harry Leonard. Yeah, I want to see. I want to see Joe Montana's Deathstroke. And I'm not even that connected to the character. I just saw him on the TV show Flash. Snyder's Justice League is currently streaming on HBO Max, and has many hoping it will lead to restoration of the Snyder Vision DCEU, especially in light how IMDb is listing for Justice League Part 2 with Magneto Chats. Well, I didn't know that. However, nothing has been confirmed. It's possible that this listing might come to naught. Yeah. So then we got the previous stories were saying, no, never going to happen. Sort of saying, never going to happen. I don't know. Listen, here's the only thing. You got to listen very carefully to what people are saying. If it's I statements, it means nothing. It means absolutely nothing. If it's nothing concrete, it means nothing. Listen to what people are saying and follow the money. Follow the money. Yeah, in that vein, follow the money. Go check out my Indiegogo. Go check out my Indiegogo. It's a good one. I think I'm gonna add in a tier of everything but the everything but the comics. You can get all the cards and the posters without having to buy the comics. You know why? Because I like money. I like money. My name's Felix Bacon, the Rabbi from another planet. Please like, share, and subscribe, and ring the little bell. Ring the little bell so you're notified when new videos drop.